Imagine this. India, with its own money, builds a powerful military base, not on Indian soil, but on foreign land. From there, it could watch over Afghanistan, Pakistan, and even China all at once. 2 decades of effort, billions of rupees invested, and then suddenly, it's all gone. India's strategic dream erased from history. But how did it happen? Why did India lose its only overseas airbase in Tajikistan? That's the mystery we'll decode today. Tajikistan, a small mountainous country in Central Asia, lies between Afghanistan, China, Uzbekistan, and Kyrgyzstan. Its southern border touches Afghanistan's Badakhshan province, and just a few hundred kilometers east lies China's Xinjiang region. This unique position made Tajikistan a golden land in India's eyes, because from here, India could monitor northern Pakistan, Gilgit-Baltistan, and even Chinese military zones. After the fall of the Soviet Union in the 1990s, Tajikistan emerged as a new state. That's when India began building a strategic friendship with Dushanbe. During Afghanistan's civil war, India secretly supported the anti-Taliban Northern Alliance, sending medicines, supplies, and even weapons through Tajik soil. This cooperation gave India access to 2 key military bases, Farkhor and Ayni Air Base. At Farkhor, India set up a small hospital and logistics hub where wounded fighters, even legendary commander Ahmad Shah Massoud, were treated. But India's real focus was on Ayni Air Base, an abandoned Soviet airfield India wanted to turn into a modern military outpost. Ayni Air Base, also known as Farkhor Ayni, began its new life in 2002. At that time, the US and NATO were at war in Afghanistan. India, sidelined by Pakistan's influence, wanted a presence in Central Asia. With Russia's assistance, India began reconstructing Ayni, just 10 kilometers from Tajikistan's capital, Dushanbe. Indian defense experts called it India's Northern Sword. From here, India could rapidly launch missions into Afghanistan, Pakistan, and even Western China. By 2002, India had completely rebuilt the base, a powerful runway, over 3 kilometers long, strong enough for Su-30 MKI jets and bombers. New hangars, fuel depots, workshops, and an advanced air traffic control tower rose from the dust. The cost? Nearly $100 million, about 1,000 crore rupees, one of India's largest military investments abroad. Tajik officials later admitted India used this base for joint training and intelligence missions. It became, as they said, India's eyes in Central Asia. By the 2010s, Ayni Air Base became India's forward operating hub. And in 2021, when the Taliban suddenly captured Kabul, this base became the lifeline for India's evacuation operations. Indian Air Force planes flew from here to rescue diplomats, citizens, and allies. That's when the world realized Ayni was not just a base, it was India's only active footprint in Central Asia. But then, everything changed. In 2022, India's 20-year agreement with Tajikistan quietly expired. New Delhi expected an easy renewal, after all, 2 decades of friendship and massive investment. But Tajikistan stayed silent. They simply didn't renew the deal. According to reports from The Print and The Week, India was forced to withdraw all personnel and equipment. Every sign of Indian presence was wiped out, as if India had never been there. At all. So, what went wrong? The answer lies in the shadow of 2 powers, Russia and China. Tajikistan has long been under Moscow's influence. From border control to military training, Russia dominates the region. Their massive 201st military base still houses over 7,000 Russian troops, and Russia never wanted India to establish a strong independent base there. They are friends, but not competitors in their backyard. Meanwhile, China invested billions in Tajikistan, building roads, funding infrastructure, even setting up security posts. Tajikistan's economy is now heavily dependent on Beijing's loans and projects, so ignoring China's pressure became impossible. Caught between two superpowers, Tajikistan simply pushed India out. India's loss wasn't just about 1,000 crores. It lost its only eyes and ears in Central Asia, its direct access route to Afghanistan, and a vital link in its Connect Central Asia strategy. Experts say this incident taught India a powerful lesson. To expand influence abroad, investment alone isn't enough. Geopolitical balance matters just as much. 2 decades of effort, $100 million, and a grand strategic dream, all gone. Ayni Air Base now stands as a silent monument to India's lost ambition. No bullets were fired, but the wound runs deep in India's geopolitical memory. So, what do you think? Was Tajikistan's decision driven by China's pressure, Russia's control, or India's own diplomatic failure? Tell us your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this story eye-opening, like, share, and don't forget to subscribe to Why and How, your window to the world's most shocking truths.